On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Gray gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Leo Estrada, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and there's one down now. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs. Driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Popped him up. Arenado has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players are.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Wei-Yin Chen gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. Back to him on the mound. And this will be put away easily for the out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
3-0 to him now. Here's a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, number 12, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 19 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Nolan Arenado batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. And there's one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Get it going, Rocky!
Into the corner and slicing foul. Iannetta leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Iannetta rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Dietrich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Give it to him, Rockies!
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Softly hit out to short. And one gone.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 32, Derek.
Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Drilled down the line. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, Wei-Yin Chen. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Leo.
Ready for another chance, Leo Estrada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Fourth home run for him on the season. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up, and Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. The 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 2-1 now, Miami. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
John Gray.
Now here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Looped out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Right over the middle, knee high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again, 1-2. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Parra is off at first with 2 away. That's a close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Popped him up. Realmuto is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Now here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And he is in there.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Let's go, Rocky.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Come on now, let's get a case right here.
He's going.
Real Muto's running. Hit sharply on the ground. Story plays it in. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, number 12. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Center fielder, number 9, Louis Brinson.
Striding in, Lewis Brinson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Looking good, Rocky.
First pitch coming, here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Parra racing back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
High pop-up. Riddle over to his left. One away. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in, Trevor Story looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Dietrich is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Iannetta. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
Lays
that's
off
a ball.
1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Our score remains 2-1. Ready now for the Marlins. Derek Dietrich. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Derek Dietrich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to right field. Hara is after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher number
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. McMahon gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
now batting. Shortstop, Leo.
Ready to take his hacks again, Leo Estrada, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Three and 0 now. JT Riddle would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. So showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. He and Desmond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. It's there and he's out.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
In now, Ryan McMahon. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. Safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get it. Now the potential tying run is aboard.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One and one. Here it is. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Digging in once again, JT Riddle. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Blackman. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Story picks it up, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Now batting, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Zach Roscoe is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Roscoe.
Brian Anderson will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Parra going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Into the box, number 12. A ball and no strikes. Three runs already home here. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that one right down Main Street. Line drive to left. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Ready once again, Lewis Brinson. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Anderson, the runner at second with one away. Popped him up. McMahon has room in foul territory. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 5 and the Rockies 1. In now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, Ian Desmond.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Two out, nobody on. Left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Ryan McMahon.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Desmond, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first, and it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Odrisamer Despaigne will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. David Dahl will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Riddle is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 5-4. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mike Dunn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
Johnny Giavotella is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that
one. Leo Estrada will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Ground ball foul down the left side. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, J.T. Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Estrada into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch 1 across.
In is Gerardo Parra. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging. LeMahieu takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated. Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here's Starlin Castro. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that misses ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, number 12, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 5-4.
Hot dog, get your hot dog here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Steckenrider is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one just missed outside. Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1. 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Come on, Rocky.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-1 ties him up inside with a good fastball. Iannetta, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a strike. Two out with the man at first. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Carlos Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Popped him up. Anderson is there for it. And the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Lewis Brinson, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. The 2-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His individual history against Jake McGee, he's 1 for 2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's safe. Martin Prado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Martin Prado.
And a ball, 1-0. Dietrich stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Looking good,
1-1 the count to Martin Prado.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Leo Estrada. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Marlins lead 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Kyle Berklaw comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 46, Kyle Berklaw.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And that misses inside. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
In is Gerardo Parra. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. One out, one on, and a one-run game. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. The 2-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Estrada will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nolan Arenado. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. And it's 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Arenado begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Shot down the first baseline. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Wade Davis takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Wade Davis.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, J.T. Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. The 0-1 fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Ready once again, Brian Anderson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The batter,
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box, number 12. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Realmuto at second. Anderson on at first with 2 down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the stretch. The cutter runs outside. Ball one.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Ball and a strike.
Down 21.
Two down, runners at first and second. A bouncer up the middle. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Marlins 6 and the Rockies 5. Riding in once again, Chris Iannetta is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Chris Iannetta.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Come on now, let's go.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One ball, one strike to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Junichi Tazawa takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 25, Junichi Tazawa. Now playing right field is batting in the 9th spot. Number 1, Cameron Maiden.
Raimel Tapia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tapia.
Line towards center field. Brinson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's 2 for 3. From the stretch. This is skied into short left center. Estrada onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Kyle Berklaw earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.